If you are an esports organization and you want to manage your tournament on Discord, but not sure how you can do it, then maybe this video could help you a bit. So first of all, what you need to do is make sure this bot is in your server. Don't worry, I'll add the link in the description, so just you can add it by just clicking on the link. For now, I'm just gonna go with the add app from the bot itself. For now, I'm just gonna go with the testing server because I just want to show you, and I don't have any theme right now. You can just uncheck it if you want to customize its permission. But for now, I'm just gonna go with the administrator and authorize. Then after they'll get something like this, and after that, make sure this bot is somewhere in the member section and online. You can see it. It means it's in your server, right? After that, what you need to do is run a single command, which is tourney create. Tourney create, this one. And then you just have to enter some properties. For example, total slot. It's basically how many slots your tournaments have. For example, for now, I'm just gonna go with the 144. It's kind of normal to some kind of battle royale games. You could be different. You could be a MOBA or something else or arena. Based on what you need, you can just change it. Then here's the mentions. Basically, how many team member mention you want to allow a registration. For example, in the battle royale, there's most common of 4 mentions. Like usually there's a 4 member of a team. So you can just select whatever you want for now, and I'm just gonna go with the 1 because I don't have any teammate right now. I just wanna register myself. Then here's a slot per group. This one is basically how many teams can play in a single lobby. If it's a battle royale game and if it's a PUBG or BGMI, then it's usually around 20 or something like that. If it's something like Free Fire Max, then you can just go with 12 based on what type. If it's a squad, then yeah. If it's duo, then it depends on how many teams can play in that game. But for now, I'm just gonna go with the 2. It's one of the most common in mobile games and a few other things like TDM matches and all the stuff. Then these are some optional things you can change. For example, event name. This one is basically the tournament name. Maybe just gonna go with like Mega Cup or something. Okay, you can just say it on whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with this one. It sounds good. Then I think that's enough for now. You can customize, you can experiment with this, but I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna hit enter, and it's thinking. But while it's thinking, you can see there is something been happening on the channel section, and here we go. This one is basically your tournament configuration. You can just change whatever you want. I'm not gonna say whatever it is. You can experiment by yourself. Then few things you can just do. I mean, these are something that I need to explain it, right? So restart, what it does is, suppose your tournament is done and you wanna restart the registration from the beginning, right? So in that case, you can just click restart, and this might ask you for confirmation, I guess. Yes, but I'm not gonna go with this one. Yes, but you can just do like confirm if you wanna restart this registration again. Then this one is rounds. Don't worry, I'm just gonna explain it just a bit later. And ping, it does just send a message that hey, there are some kind of slots left. You can register yourself. Then this one is a media partner for external registration sources if you wanna add other sources of registration as a link tournament like that, if you know what it is. This one is a delete section. Okay. So for now, I'm just gonna register myself. I don't want to involve myself in this. Um, Let me show you something. This one is basically the category of the tournament. This one is a channel. Here it shows like how your team can register. This one is a team registration form where you can submit, and you have to submit this here. Where it says 1 mention required, and total slots is 144, and 144 slots are already left, which is fine. So now I'm gonna register myself, like team name, team name, maybe like something. And then what I need to do is mention myself and just hit enter. That's it. And you say like, hey, you know what, your team is registered, confirm, congratulations. And in the confirm channel, you're gonna get your confirmation message of your confirmation of your team. And then there's another thing called slot manager. Here your team can change whatever properties or check whatever things they're doing right now exactly. I think it's already pretty much clear to you. Then suppose your registration is done or something like that, you wanna distribute your groups. It's similar to what we call brackets. For that, you just have to run a single command, which is tourney, I guess tourney, journey setup group. Okay, setup group, this one. And here you just have to mention the register your channel. For example, register here. And there are a few optional things. For example, if you want to start with group 1, then you can just let it default. Like this one is, suppose you have already distributed something around maybe 5 groups and you want to continue from 6, then you can select 6 from this. And from slot, this one is basically some organizations or some games. So prefer, like, starting their teams from slot number 3, 5, or whatever. They just wanna like place their slot number 1 to empty for other teams to come and get their slots. So for that, you can just customize it. And then there's auto. This one does like if it's true, then it does everything by itself. Let me show you. Okay, now we have our slots done, our group roles done, and all the stuff we want to do. For example, go group, and you can see the group is done. Also, the role and assigning players the role and all the stuff we have done. Right now, what you can do, you can just suppose completed your matches and whatever IDP stuff, matches screenshot and all the thing, and you wanna create a point table of it. Just click on the point table. But yeah, there's a thing. Right now, it's only support for games like BGMI, Free Fire, BGMI, or PUBG, whatever you say. And yeah, in future, you're gonna see some other support for games like some MOBA, some sort of like Clash of Clans and stuff like that. Yeah, based on what people say. By default, I think it's set on BGMI. You can change it if you want. Then you can select a team to add their matches, like new team, then new match. I'm just entering some sample data, elimination something, and it's just gonna update on real time. Suppose I have done almost thing what I need, and then select templates. This one is interesting thing. Here you get some cool options. Maybe you can go with the red white. This one is kind of interesting and fast compared to others. And here we go. How does it look? I guess not bad, actually. And yeah, you can select other, templates too. For example, the prime one. This actually is good, kind of, but as we don't have that much teams, so this might look pretty empty as in this case, right? And there's another template if you're organizing some games in PUBG or BGMI. This one you might like. Why? Let me show you. This template support logo, team logo, and what it takes is basically the captain and the avatar. Okay, so if you hit yes, it just uploads those captain avatars to the point table and creates it based on those logos, right? So it just takes a bit while compared to other templates, but yeah, it's pretty much fine. Okay, here we go. Now you can see this thing. I just my internet, I think it's a bit slow. Okay, just that my internet is okay, fine. Now this is how it does work. Like There's around like maybe 25 teams, I'm not sure. Yeah, 25 teams, and you can experiment all those templates by yourself if you want. And then suppose you have already, I mean, done all those creating stuff and things like that. You can just hit save, and whatever, you can just copy the link and send here. And you can just if you just hit save, it's just gonna send it to your group like this. Okay. And I think it's almost clear to you how you can do it. And clear point just clears all those points of your teams like this. Okay. I think to what was that? Yeah, point table is pretty clear to you. Then refresh is basically, suppose some team that just changed their name from the slot manager, and you can just click refresh, and it's just gonna change this message to their new team names. Okay, nothing that much special, but yeah, useful when you are putting some points and someone just changed their team name. And then is promote. This one is basically round. Okay, so now here's a catch. Right now it automatically creates a round if there is no round. Okay, and for the rest of it you might need to run a Tony setup round command. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you. And then you can just select a new round, for example round 2, which is automatically created in this moment. Round 2, you can select your team which you want to promote, and here we go. You can just do it like that. And not just that, now you can okay, so one thing I just forgot, like how you can manage your tournament afterwards. Like suppose you have done, for that you can just run this command, tourney config, and just hit enter. It's gonna show some list of tournaments going on right now, suppose mega cup, and from here you can just change those things. And now let's do it like rounds. This one is interesting, honestly. Round 2, and here you can manage all those stuff related to rounds. Like you can add new teams, you can demote teams which is already there, and you can also generate group from the round. Yes, you can. Just hit groups, and you're gonna choose from which group. As we don't have that much teams, so I'm just gonna go with the one. And auto generate group categories. Yes, I want to auto generate them. And here we go. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? It's, I think, pretty helpful for them, like organizing tournaments of thousands of slots and don't have that much time to manually configure them. And yeah, I think it's pretty much helpful, and my point at least. Okay, so this was actually it, how it works. Okay, if you still have any doubt, still have some kind of confusion like how it works, then you can absolutely join our support server. Here are some people, some amazing people, they can help you, or I can help you solve. Okay, so if you have any queries, you can just join here and ask whatever questions you have. Okay, so yeah, that was it, and thanks for watching.